at Wildfire Paintball. This is an ion he gave to me to work on. So when I first got this ion, I went ahead and aired it up to see what was going on. And the first thing happened was the bolt cycled and stayed in the forward position. So I ended up tearing this entire marker apart. Just found there was just a ton of old dried paint inside of here that even crept up behind the bolt seal O-ring on here. I also discovered that the bumper O-ring on the front of the bolt, it just sits in front of that green bolt seal O-ring. That was degraded. Those are like a urethane style O-ring that just serves as a bumper, so it's not metal on metal when it's cycling. I replaced that. There was another issue I ended up encountering with this. I had put it all back together after cleaning it up, even serviced the regulator and everything. I tested it here at my house, and then everything seemed to work fine. Then I went to my workplace at Wildfire. Even told Brandon or Michael that I had everything working, and I went to do a shooting video to show him it worked. And suddenly the marker would not fire at all. The solenoid wouldn't even make the ping sound. So this morning, this is Monday morning, I went ahead and took it back apart, inspected the armature inside of the solenoid, which I did inspect the armature the first time. Looked like it was in excellent shape. The rubber didn't look like it was chewed up on the bottom of the armature. But unfortunately, I had this set at 180 psi, which is usually what you would get these things out of the box. 180 psi would usually translate to, with most average field paint, like 280 feet per second to 300. And that's what I had it set on. But I've encountered this problem with ions before, and that's typically what happens when you have an old armature, solenoid armature in here. The integrity of that rubber just starts degrading. So sure enough, when I pulled that solenoid apart, I look at the bottom of the armature, and it embedded itself into the bottom of the solenoid. It just couldn't handle the higher pressure. So luckily, I had a couple spare used armatures from other solenoids I had taken apart, and I put it in here. But because those are also old, you're for now, until you get another armature for these, which they are available online, you have to run this at a lower pressure, which means a much lower velocity. I know this isn't going to be appealing on a full-size field, but I have it at 130 psi. I found that these things seem to do okay with older armatures, like really old ones. But this is only going to get you around 220 feet per second for now. So I got a chronograph. Now keep in mind, my camera is on reverse mode, so I could see what's going on. So I'm going to chronograph it. I'm using our GI field paint from Wildfire. So, yep, you got 232, 237, 238, 225, 232. And this thing is, I have the dwell set at 18 milliseconds, which is like a value of 48 when you're changing the settings on here. And I still have it on the maximum rate of fire, the recharge setting set to maximum rate of fire on just a regular ramp. So that's like setting number 2. So we're just going to do a hopper dump to show you it works for now. Oh, I guess it would help if I turn the hopper. I almost thought the gun was doing it again. Yeah. All right, we're good. I don't know what all you're going to be able to see on here. Actually, maybe if I shoot from this angle. I don't know if you're seeing that milk jug that's over here. It shoots super consistent, just at lower velocity. And that's it. That's the entire hopper. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you at Wildfire, Michael.